Come on, Donald Trump.
Anyway, guys, new podcast. This is episode 33 with DBTH.
Come on.
We have...
That's my intro.
It's Case Boogie in the cut. What it do? AKA Kesi, AKA Miss Okay, baby.
Oh,
That's
wow,
it.
that's a good
It's
one.
new.
You gotta
I'm
do
trying
that.
to-
So why
Yeah.
she mixed
That's what
everyone's
you gotta do.
name in there. Yeah,
Miss
nasty.
Okay, baby.
What
I
happened?
thought I was karaoke.
What happened to
Shut
the
up.
Tobi
What's
then?
happening?
I thought I was the
I
only
was-
nasty. I mean, it's Tobi Tariba.
Somebody
Mr.
can be
Tariba.
nasty again.
Shammy T the nasty.
Somebody can be nasty again. What? Tobi's
Shammy
the only
T?
person that can be nasty or what?
Yeah, Shammy T if you're nasty.
Yeah, and it's MBT, the one and only,
Come on.
the cool guy,
Come on.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you guys, if you
Come
guys are
on.
watching on YouTube, you could probably see that we switched
Black.
seats.
We have switched seats.
We have switched
Yeah,
seats.
man.
Can I sing Trading Places or not?
Don't you dare.
All right.
You know, we gotta switch it up for the people sometimes, you know.
Woo!
Okay, well, you wanted to come and sing.
Can you imagine? What? I don't know.
We're trading.
Places.
Come on,
Oh,
get
there you
it.
go.
Giddy.
Is
All
that
right.
what it is too?
Yeah.
He should be fired. Fire him now.
Oh, okay.
You got a little, you know.
How are you all feeling today?
We're good, man. We're good. You know, first day of the lockdown.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. All right, we've got some martini in this place. Is it martini or martell? What is it?
I don't know, but
We've
it's
got
the
some
Asti.
sort of alcohol.
It's Asti.
And I
It's that-
swear to you, baby,
delicious,
I
man.
thought I wasn't drunk.
Guys.
I'm kind of tipsy. A big
Yes.
fat cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers to you.
And you on the screen.
Yes.
Have your drink and listen to me.
Okay, welcome everybody
Hey.
to today's podcast. It's a new episode. We're feeling lively. We've traded places, but we have not traded out our tables, trainers,
Trainers
tables.
table.
Come on,
I mean,
brilliant.
one thing that has been traded out is the shoe that we're using today.
I know, that's right.
We keep it
Okay.
funky fresh.
Yes,
Sorry.
always. Okay, so to the right of us. What, Funky Fresh?
Huh?
Is that why you're laughing? Because of Funky Fresh?
No, just the whole way it just came together.
It's flowing, isn't it? It's flowing
Yeah,
today.
man.
I think it's the alcohol.
Oh, the alcohol will be flowing as well, you know.
Yeah. Cheers to you.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it's player. Cheers. All right.
Wrong with us.
All right.
Trainers, table trainers.
All right, table trainers, trainers tables. To the right of us, we have the Yeezy Boost 380 Real Icy, Real Cold, the Calcite Glow. You done know already. You know the
Pick up
vibes
shoe, show the
already.
people.
Yeah, let me just try
Put it
to
out in the
reach.
people so they can see the shoe.
Michael, I can't reach.
Damn.
Help me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, we got unboxing.
Super
for that one
cute.
soon.
We have an unboxing video, yes, en route for y'all.
What are
In
your thoughts on
short,
the trainer?
I think it's absolutely stunning. It's
Delicious,
very, yeah,
really.
delicioso.
Yeah, I'm
It's,
not.
it's highly slept on
Yep.
because people are still trying to make money on shoes nowadays.
Instead of actually looking at the trainer.
Why are you trying
I
to
know
make
that's right.
money off shoes instead of you enjoying the shoes?
I mean, it's,
Yup.
it's a very lucrative business.
so you are a reseller. Look at this guy.
It's a very lucrative business.
Showing your ass.
But stop trying to make money on Yeezys, guys. Just buy Yeezys if you want to wear them.
Yeah,
Play
because
yourself.
Kanye West is trying to ruin that for all of us.
He's been saying
He
it
said,
for
"I'm
years,
killing
too.
it dead.
I'm stopping it now.
I'm stopping it in
I'm
now."
about to flood the market. You guys again. You know
you guys don't know that's part of his agenda for his president.
Breadies ain't
Ah,
ready.
we got the first one of the day.
Come on. How many
The
minutes
bread-
in? 4 minutes in. They're breaded in. See? They're breaded in. See?
You got
They're breaded in.
every time you mess up, you got to drink.
Oh,
Ah,
gosh.
let me bring the bottle. Wait.
Oh. Anyway,
Gumpy.
I mean, the shoe came from N Clothing. Big up N Clothing for the W. We thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
Send
bro.
some more over our way. I mean, the Saka are coming.
They're coming out tomorrow, and I'd appreciate a W.
Yeah, N
Thanks.
Clothing, send a W this way, please.
No, honestly, yeah, guys, and clothing, Offspring, all you guys,
Full
like,
control,
just bring us in.
please.
Like, we represent you guys. We represent the sneaker culture.
you do indeed.
We represent
The culture.
the people that actually wear the trainers.
For
Do
sure.
you understand?
Look.
We really want to wear them for real.
Yeah, you know.
You just need to let us have them for real. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Or what?
Let us have the back door.
Please, oh. All right, next trainer in line. These are back again.
Back again.
I really like them. I feel like they are another trainer that's incredibly slept on.
They're getting sold, guys.
After we just
What did we
pleaded to
just
the
say
brands,
about the reseller culture?
You
Guys,
pleaded to the
no,
stores.
wait. Do you know the reason why the 550s for me and
Yeah.
for us doesn't count as reselling?
Mm.
The only reason why is that I had an issue with this trainer from the get-go.
Tell us.
Now,
It's the toe size.
no, it's not the toe size.
Oh.
Look, have you seen your toes?
My toes
Anyway,
are fine, man.
let me-
8.5 and a side 9.5, man.
How can you be an 8.5 and a 9.5?
Because
that
she's
is
very.
okay. All
she's
right.
very.
That means your foot's damaged. Anyway, let me say one thing to you guys. I bought this trainer. Actually, I was introduced to this trainer by Kesi.
Hey.
And Kesi told me that this trainer will look nice on me. Yes,
I was right.
It's a very nice trainer. It does look nice on me.
Yeah.
The sad thing about this trainer is that it is not like other New Balances. It's a very structured shoe, which means there's
Rigid.
not. Yeah, it's very rigid.
So
And
the toe size.
anyway, the shoe
was
is
right.
very rigid.
His toe is too big for the shoe.
It's not
You
about the
have
size
a
of the
fisherman's
toe.
hat on your head. Shut up.
It is what it is, man. His toe is too big for the shoe. It doesn't fit, so now it's got to go.
For real. No, so basically, guys, like Tobi said, the shoe's
It's the
quite
wrong
tight.
size, yeah.
It's quite tight.
There you are.
I got my exact size, but
Play this one.
not like because there's certain trainers. There's some trainers that say 10, it fits bigger than a 10. It's just the structure of the shoe.
He
All
got
right.
the wrong toe size.
In any case, the shoe doesn't fit, and so you're choosing to sell it.
I'm choosing
and
to
that
sell
doesn't
it.
make you a reseller
It
because
doesn't.
if it was the right fit,
If it's right fit, I would have kept them.
Yeah, I heard that.
that's okay. In any case, like the 380s, they're very slept on. We thought we'd bring them back again. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I really like the green colorway. In the
The
unboxing,
green colorway is fire.
in the unboxing video, I was like, yeah, it comes in grey, blue, black, and red. Where was the green?
Don't worry.
You
I
know,
saw
they
the
agree.
big one.
No, that's because the navy blue and looks like a black.
Looks like
There's
a
no-
black.
There's no black.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
not
black.
black, it's
Yeah.
green. In any case, I like to make sure I fact check in this place. So I just wanted to confirm.
I can't wait. I can't wait till the 1/500s come out.
What, the New Balance Amy Leon?
Yeah,
The one that you guys have already paid for.
the
Yeah,
ones
we
that
paid for
we
this a
paid
few
for,
months ago.
and Amy Leondor do not want to give it to us.
No,
Well,
they
that's
gave
what
everyone
happens
a
with a
warning.
pre-order. It's a
They gave
pre-order.
everyone one. They said it's not going to come out before the 2020.
So I can't wait. Do you know what? Yeah,
Jokes.
out of all the trainers, I feel like what I'm gonna do now when it comes to trainers is that if I'm second guessing the trainer, I'm not gonna get it.
That's your own problem. You'll play yourself that way. I'm not
No,
gonna
you
lie.
can't do. You
You
can't
think so?
afford. You
You'll
can't
play
afford
yourself.
to do
We
that
don't-
in this
We don't live in
market.
the age where you can do that.
You don't have the luxury to say, I'm not sure. Maybe I like it.
Shall I give you an
don't like it."
example?
What?
The train is out on the pedestal right now. They're
Let's
gone,
talk
gone.
about it.
That is
Let's
a £400
segue on.
trainer.
So let's talk about this trainer that we see before us. Again, for those who are listening as opposed to watching, it will do you well to look at the YouTube video that we have.
Please.
This is the Alinks High Air Force in the black and white colorway.
In other words, the AKA stand up.
Do you know what? Yeah. 1017 has never been more applicable because these are real bricka shoes.
Yeah.
Big time. These are real bricka shoes. But you know what? Yeah, I actually think they're really nice.
I like them.
I have grown to like black Air Forces.
Mm.
It
Are you
took
trying
me a
to go
while.
rob a bank?
I'm
Maybe
not
it's
gonna
the
lie.
thieving in me that lies in trainer.
I'm not
But
surprised.
no, I think these are cold, and I like the gold detail as well.
Yeah.
The buckle is really manic.
I mean, it's synonymous to Elite Studios. This is their touch to the shoe.
Yeah.
Like, all of their items that they brought out has a buckle on them. When they did a collab with Dior, they also put a buckle on there. This is their statement piece. So
Yeah.
it had to be there. Anything else, it would just be a big fat thorny.
Yeah, I know that's right.
So you know,
It's
yeah.
it's a useless buckle. In any case, for £350,
It's a damn
It's a
bloody joke.
miss.
it's a miss. But if you wanted to hit it, you couldn't because it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone, man.
Yeah.
Resale about to
How
slap
much
your
is
ass.
resale?
It retail's not that bad, and it's just above retail. You're looking at about 400. I mean, retail's
Oh, that's
350.
calm.
But yeah, it's a damn bloody jewelry, truly. I like them. I just don't like them for 350 personally. So
Yeah, they
The
have
price
to go back.
throws you off.
yeah, I mean, as we reported last week, me and Kesi specifically like to buy shoes to see what they're like.
It's
This
good
is
that
another one
you
of those
said it to
situations.
both of you.
Yeah. You just said that
What's
you
your
were-
issue,
you-
bruh?
I mean, he just said recently that he's not gonna buy shoes anymore if he's second
No,
guessing.
I'm not gonna lie.
Good luck to you, bro.
You know. Sometimes, like, no, I get what you guys mean in regards to buying a trainer and see how it is.
You got
Yup.
to.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do when the Nike Sakai Vapor Waffles enter my hands.
By His grace in
By His
Jesus'
grace.
name.
Yeah.
I've said it. Testimony.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cling, 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 cling.
He didn't drink after choosing.
I have no drink left.
Oh,
You better pour us.
so you cheers without a drink. Oh my gosh.
I sipped. Come on, friend.
Anyway, guys. Okay,
so that is it for Tabor's Trainers.
Trainers
tables.
So
Thank
guys, as normal, we come back with new releases.
Yup.
All the releases
Every time.
every single time.
Mhm.
Every single week. Now this week is a bit different because we do not have just trainers on here.
Mhm.
Yup.
We have albums on here.
That was a really, really long pause.
Very
the
dramatic.
suspense.
Dramatic
Suspense,
offense.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Love it.
record
The
first
album. So the first album we're about to talk about,
is the one
and
you're about to
before I
podcast.
talk about this album, guys,
Sippity sip sip.
Mhm.
I apologize, WizKid.
Oh.
He has to.
WizKid, I apologize because I was going for your neck and
Yes,
your
you were.
short height.
Ah, wow.
Because I thought your career was going to be as short as you. But that is not the case.
This guy sending shots for no reason.
That is-
Whole lot of attitude.
That is
No
why.
reason whatsoever.
that is not the case.
Ow.
Wizkid. No, okay. Realistically, like I've always said, Wizkid is my favorite African artist. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I was very disappointed because for a few years, since 2017.
I said 4 years.
Yeah.
Was it
2017.
Songs of the... I can't remember what it's called.
Of Niagara Falls, where it is.
Why are my
Anyway.
hands always so dry?
That's your own
They're so
beef.
ashy.
That is your own beef.
Go on,
Continue.
Michael.
Oh, goodness. Anyway,
Yeah.
so since 2017, I believe Wizkid hasn't released another album.
It's been a long time.
So I was just basically saying that I'm very disappointed with him. He's allowing his age mates to kind of surpass him. But from this album and from Post by Tobi as well, I've now realized that Wizkid doesn't really care about what anyone else is doing. He's focused on his own journey. He's focused on what he's doing, and he actually prophesied that this album will be the best body of work that he has done,
Yeah.
and it is.
He's a visionary, really and truly.
Whoa.
This
hold
album
on now.
is
Oh,
dangerous.
It's the best album he's
Do you
done.
think it's the best body of work that
Yes.
he's done?
Actually, no.
Yes.
I can agree with that.
He has
I
elevated
can agree
this
with
year.
that.
It's
Winner,
different.
winner.
It's
I'll tell you
different.
why it works, though.
Come
I'll tell you why
on.
it works. For me
Kesi,
personally,
you're still stuck on Superstar.
Yeah.
You better.
for me personally, the reason why I can
You
say
better get up.
the reason
I
why I
mean,
can agree
don't.
with him is because of the fact that for me personally, when it comes to albums, if you don't delete any song off the album,
Yeah, that's
there's
when it's
no
solid. I
question
hear
about
that.
it. That's his best body of work.
I hear that.
You telling me you got
You
all the
want
songs
a
from
refill?
Superstar?
Yeah. What? No. What?
No,
he-
I don't. I
Exactly.
definitely don't.
There you
This
go.
album now. This album is Wizkid elevated.
I mean, what would you say is your favorite tracks?
My
on
favorite
the
tracks.
album?
I will tell you that real quick.
What
Long Time,
are we saying? Top 3 or what?
Top
Top
three.
three, let's do top three, yeah.
Long Time with Skepta.
Nice.
Right. What's that first one?
Yeah, that's my no. It's not in any specific order.
All right, cool.
Long Time with Skepta.
Right.
Essence with Thames.
Yup.
Oh, big
Fire.
up Thames.
Thames.
Is,
I'm not gonna lie. Thames. I've heard about Thames, but I did not hear about Thames until Kesi really
Come
brought me
on.
onto Thames.
Come on.
Now, Kesi showed me another body of work that she released this year as well.
Amazing.
Guys, listen to Thames. I said, before I continue about Wizkid, I said to Tobi, I prefer Thames more than Coffee.
Oh,
I hear that,
absolutely.
I hear that.
I
By the way,
prefer
the project
Thames.
is called For Broken Ears, for those
Yeah.
that want to listen. It's
Guys,
absolutely amazing. Thames with
sick.
an S.
It's
Truly
sick.
beautiful.
But I
work.
prefer it to Coffee. I feel like they've got the
You can match
exact
them.
same sound.
Why? Because they've got...
The sound is very similar. Sound is very similar.
I hear that. Yeah, I hear it. I mean, I don't think they're the same in terms of like, not necessarily their goals, like their music goals,
Or
but I
you
think that
don't know
Thames
what
is...
their music goals are.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I can't really speak on in terms of music goals. But when I think of Thames, I think of her as like the alternative Nigerian artist. Like I don't see my guy, Rapid Fire, what's his name? Santi.
Yeah.
Like I see her in that bracket.
So Coffee is an alternative.
I don't
as well?
no, I don't see her as alternative. I see her as like
reggae or
like I don't know what the genre is where she falls in, but
Mm.
she's like a Jamaican twist on like music. Do you know
Okay,
what I
I
mean?
hear that.
I hear that.
So I said
But
Long
yeah,
Time
top
from
3.
Skepta,
Yeah. Mhm.
Essence from Thames,
Mhm.
and guys, I think it's going to probably be Piece of Me.
I hear it.
Piece of me, yeah.
I
But
hear it.
shut your mouth.
Piece of me.
Wait.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. What is so annoying about this girl here? Yeah?
Hey.
When I told her about Piece of Me, and I told her Piece of Me is going to be fire.
No. Wait.
No,
You
no,
spoke
no,
about LMA. What
You
did I
spoke
say
about
about
LMA,
LMA?
LMA
the thing,
does not always bang on
Yeah, and
tracks.
she's got an
Honestly.
irritating voice.
Nah, LMA, you're sick.
Honestly, after this
She
song,
did well.
yeah, she did very well.
Fire.
Piece of me.
She complimented the song very well.
Oh,
She did her thing.
baby.
What would you say is your top 3?
My top 3 easy. Long Time really should be there, but it's not going to be there because
Yeah,
I have
really.
to think about like what I listen to all the time, like the
Yeah.
ones I go back to. For me,
And you can't listen to that all the time.
no, I
I'll
could,
explain
but
why
I don't.
I can't too.
I could, but I don't. And can I just
Mad.
say, let me just say about Long Time while we're on it, yeah? That song is too long. That song is too long. There's a
Alright, no
point
pun
where
intended.
I know it should.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, Long Time has been going on for a long time. All right, am I right, folks? I think there was a point in the song from the first time we listened to it. I was like, okay, it should be finished now, and then I
Yeah.
checked, and it still had 1 minute 40 remaining.
Yeah,
I said,
it's
I
not
don't like
the
that.
longest song on the album, but you know, it's
It,
close.
it,
Big
it,
up
I think it
Skepta
went
for
on
that
for a
one,
bit
'cause
too
that
long,
one
but
was
I think
fire.
the song is sensational. That's not my top 3 though. Top 3, Essence,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
honestly, what Thames did on that chorus was spiritual.
Sensational, yeah.
Piece of Me. Piece of Me is what I keep going back to.
Piece of Me
Innit?
is fire.
Piece of Me, and True Love.
True Love
Hun.
is a great song.
Listen, Jules, baby,
When
really
you hear
did.
Jules, yeah, on a track like that, yeah,
He did what needed to be done.
It really
Nah.
is spiritual.
Do you know
He
what?
did
Yeah,
what needed to be done.
Jules is just that silent
He's wavy.
producer
He's
that's
too
just
wavy.
wavy.
Yeah.
He's got his sound. He's
Yeah,
got his sound,
yeah.
and he knows, and he's mastered it.
His sound is that alternative African music. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
he's
Because,
mastered
fam.
fire.
So what?
I mean,
Before you say yours, so what do you guys think of Blessed?
I was about to say something.
Is that the one with Damian Marley?
That song, yeah.
It's sensational. It's a really good track.
I haven't grown to it yet. I haven't saved it.
Close your eyes and listen to it.
Maybe I'll listen to it on the way home.
You'll feel blessed.
Yeah, I'll listen to it on the way home, but I wasn't really hearing it. But everyone has been raving about it. So,
It's
but
so
Toby,
fun,
tell us your top 3.
I mean, my top 3, I'll put number 1 as True Love.
Okay.
Number
2,
one in
number
order?
1 for me is True
I
Love.
hear it.
Yeah, number 1 for me is True Love. That song is set. Wow.
I like it, but it's not.
So
my top 3.
sensational.
It's not my top 3.
What?
It's dangerous, literally.
Yeah,
But
truly.
From there, I'm probably gonna go to Ginger. I'm not really sure why you guys don't want to put that in there.
Nah, man.
Ginger for me was perfect.
It's a great song, man.
Long Time doesn't make it in there because it's the same as
Energy. Yeah.
Skepta kept his exact same
I'm
flow.
trying to get paid.
It's a
But
problem.
but the thing is,
But that's his sound, though.
his
That's his
sound.
sound.
You can't
It
do
is
that
his
because of his sound.
I mean,
All right.
when
let him have his song.
when you haven't had many collaborations between Wizkid and Skepta, I think
You
doing
can't
the same
afford for it
sound
to sound the
straight
exact
after the
same.
other,
I
it's,
hear
like,
that.
it's a bit
I
lazy
hear
for
that.
me personally. But that's his sound. Big up Skepta, and it's still a great song.
Mhm.
Lastly, I'm going to say Blessed.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bless is fine.
Yeah, that's
Bless
my
is
top
fine. But do you know what I'm gonna say to you guys?
Mm.
On is it Long Time
Mm.
that I was telling you that the beat sounds similar to something? I want to put. Is it Long Time that I was talking about?
It might have been in terms of what they sampled.
Yeah, in regards to what they sampled, was it Long Time?
I think it might
I'm gonna give you guys, you two, an exam.
Oh, I love a good
And
task.
the exam is
Right.
to find out what they sampled.
Do you
Wait,
know what
I'll
they
listen to
sampled?
it right now.
No, Casey,
No,
don't do it
this
right
is
now.
Why not?
Don't do it
We're
right now.
recording, this
Don't-
is
it's
not
not
the
the right
right
Oh
time.
man,
Don't do that.
Kai, you know
We'll
I'll
come
do
back next
it.
week.
Yeah, I know.
You know, okay.
Come back next week.
Come back next week.
Oh.
Now, the next
No.
album on the list is Blueprint by DB. D Block Europe. Now, I don't think Kesi had listened to it,
Nope.
but D Block Europe is probably me and Toby's type of music. Now, D Block Europe.
I'm getting
is,
tired of it, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll continue.
Yeah, no, what D Block Europe?
Yeah, man.
No, the thing is, the thing about D Block Europe is that
What?
they're
He's
Sorry.
got 2 today.
I'm sorry. What did you
That's
say?
2
D Block
today.
Europe.
Drink a damn drink, boy. Correct.
D Block Europe.
D block.
D
D
Block.
Block
Whatever.
Europe.
Whatever. D Block Europe, they are someone that's been so consistent for like the past 2 years, 3 years. They've been. Toby, do you know how much body of work they released in 2020 in lockdown?
When you're describing consistency, yeah, it's 4 bodies of work within the past year or so. It's ridiculous. I think it's even the past few months. But the issue that I have with consistency,
They're moving like young fucking
I
all
think
that, man.
I feel like
Gucci
consistency.
Mane back in 2012. and
Exactly.
things.
I think consistency really needs to be rated upon of the quality.
That's what I was
If you're
gonna say.
continuously going to bring out projects of work,
That's what I was gonna
then
say.
all of them, well, at least majority of the projects need to bang.
Yeah.
Me personally, D-Block Europe here, they produce a lot of songs and their work rate is insane.
Yeah.
But for me personally, like, when you're going to be chucking out that much music, I've got to hear something different.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the same old tracks all the time, and it's the same old stories. I mean, obviously they're true to themselves, and they have they have a lifestyle, and they've been through a life,
Yeah.
so they're going to speak on it all the time.
Yeah.
And I respect
They've
that so
been
much.
through a lot.
They've been through so much, and they really talk about it, especially on this new Blueprint album. Like,
Yeah.
they went deep. But my issue is that when I'm hearing the same old sound, it becomes boring to me. And I can't hack it. That's why I won't count it as consistency personally.
Yeah.
In that way, but it is consistent because they keep on bringing out stuff.
I've
Yeah.
just gone through the album.
Yeah.
And like I did say one song,
And what's
Okay.
that song?
Destiny.
Destiny
sensational.
is top.
I like
It's
Destiny.
sensational.
Destiny was alright.
Yeah.
Destiny is number 1.
I've just gone to the track list and I was scrolling for about 10 minutes because
there's
it's 29 songs.
Yeah, it's 29 songs.
Mate,
Now that's the issue, and that's what a lot of people complain about DB is that they release too much.
that's what I'm saying. They
music.
flood the market with music.
But they've actually said that they
in
actually
the
sit
studio
in the
all the time.
studio.
Yeah.
That's what they
Jesus
do.
Christ. And I've
And
just
that's
gone
cool.
through PTSD and PTSD is 28 songs.
Yeah, yeah,
Are
yeah.
you alright?
That's cool.
But the thing is, because of the type of music that they create, I think in that type
What
of
type of music is that? Define it.
Huh?
What type of music is that?
I don't. It's like lullaby trap.
It's
lullaby trap, like-
effortless to the point that it's just like I could do this in my sleep. So
I feel
really
like
be doing
I feel like they really
No,
just
no.
went into the
Do you know?
booth
Do
and
you know?
say
Do
what's
you know
the
the
words
reason
on
why
the
you can't
mind.
say that? because that's the same kind of flow, not flow, but the same type of technique Lil Baby uses. Lil Baby doesn't write no lyrics.
And
He
he also floods the market with music.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I wouldn't say that he floods the market the way that
think
these
he
guys have
floods
with
the
their
market
30
crazily.
songs a piece. But I'm not necessarily speaking on the method in which they write their music or produce or whatever their music.
Right.
But it's this kind of thing of like, it's kind of like, I'm sorry, but it's kind of like Gucci Mane back in the day. Gucci Mane used to come out with like
Random.
hundreds of songs.
That guy
Random
killed
mixes.
someone.
Hundreds
Of course.
no, but it was like
Nah,
hundreds of
it's
songs
like
because he was
random
on
mixes,
drugs.
yeah.
Like he was just on drugs, like just like bullshitting in the studio,
Yeah,
and they just
they're
like
all
made
on
bare
drugs as
music.
well, yeah.
Right. So this is the thing. It's like I know that I'm listening to. I'm sorry. I know I'm listening to nitties. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
These people are on drugs.
I wouldn't say that. I
The
wouldn't say
hard stuff.
No, the thing is, I'm not even trying to like back them or whatever, but I know the reason why they're able to do as much music as they do.
Why do you think that
And
is?
it's because of what they've gone through.
Right.
What they've gone through,
Just an escape for him.
yeah, it's an escape
Fair,
for them,
fair.
which means they just flood them. They just flood their tracks. They're able to make a stupid amount of music.
Yeah.
Only God knows how much body of work that they have that they still haven't been able
That
to.
they haven't released.
That-
Yeah.
That's why it's able that like Toby said, this is where they release their stress and their pains. If you hear the type of stuff that they talk about in their
No,
tracks,
they get deep.
when they're like, oh, like I can't, what's it called? I close my eyes and I remember all the stuff that I've done in the past. Like
they're fighting with their demons and stuff
they're
like
fighting
that
with their
all the time.
demons,
Like,
or
rah, mate.
I'm taking Percocets and I can't pee no more. Like what the heck
it's
is
mad.
that?
It's mad. They're real, and I respect that.
That's
so much.
it. But the thing is with me, honestly, I
What?
Yeah, man, man said he can't pee anymore,
He
man.
said he can't pee no more.
Erectile
But,
dysfunction kind of stuff. That's kind of weird.
But in regards to D Block Europe and this album,
Yeah.
In regards to in regards to the blueprint, us
What's your top
versus
three?
them.
Top three.
My top
Okay.
three is Destiny,
Mm.
Percocets.
Ah.
Michael, that's free for free. Michael, drink the whole bottle at
No,
this point.
it's called Percocets.
Oh, is it called
Oh, Percocets.
Yes,
As in with an X.
Yes,
Wait,
Percocets.
Ah, because Hannah was confused.
Alright, Kesi, you got to drink then for that one.
You guys got to drink.
That was
Cheers,
a
bon
damn
appetit.
Childish.
misty.
And the other song will probably be Plain Jane.
Alright.
I can't lie, the way that you said Percocets was still mad to me, by the way. I don't
I
care,
I
pun or
finally
not.
found a song after scoring through for 10 years. I finally found it. So
D-Block
it's there
Europe.
Percocets.
I hear that. I say my top three is Destiny.
I still can't
Agree.
see it. What track is it?
It's number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah. So yeah, my number one is definitely Destiny. Destiny was an amazing
Destiny is
intro.
Is that the one with H?
No.
No. I know which one you're talking about. That one's a fire tune as well.
That song
What is that?
definitely makes it. What's the name? UFO. UFO, yeah. So UFO will be in my top 3 as well. Yeah, you guys revealed it, didn't you?
He's like, wait.
Sorry. And then my last one
Go on,
on the list
Toby.
is Top Time.
What word you
No, you didn't.
said?
Sorry. Childish. Can we focus on the damn podcast, please?
Alright,
Let's
sorry.
go.
Yeah, so Destiny, UFO, and Top Tie.
Oh, I hear that. I hear
Yeah,
that.
that's my
I
top
don't know about Top Tie, but
Top Tie for me is really good. I like it.
But anyway, guys,
Okay, cool.
that's the music side of things.
All right.
Now,
Trainers.
in regards to fashion and trainers now.
Yes, sir.
So Supreme have a
Almost
drop.
went there.
I know. Supreme.
Relax.
Supreme had a drop today.
Relax
They
body.
did have a drop
Did
at 11
anyone
a.m.
actually look at the drop? Because I was in meetings.
I did look at it.
I looked at it. I
And
did.
how was it?
I got to PayPal check out and I bailed.
You should have bought it.
Nope.
You need to stop doing that.
Why did you bail?
And
My
what
brain-
item was it?
It's the TNs, so it was the white colorway.
Do you know?
I got a size
I'm
9,
telling you,
Got
people
to check out.
like
I
Skepta are
bailed.
gonna look for that shoe.
That's good for Skepta. Go and get it from somewhere else. Me personally, I bailed because my brain said Sakai.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because that means that God is telling me that, look, don't get these because you're about to get these Sakai. So, you know, don't
I hear
play
that.
with Sakai.
If led,
My brain says Sakai. I was like, yeah, man, let me hold the money for the Sakai because I don't want to spend that money on the Supreme and not make money on the Supreme. You hear what I'm
I
saying?
hear that. That's fair.
There you
I
are.
didn't really
Don't
have.
laugh, 'cause
I
when
didn't really
come out
have
next week
time.
and I said I got the Sakai, you'll be laughing then, won't you?
Yeah, by God's grace, man.
Let's see it. I'm looking forward.
I'm telling you,
Tomorrow is
I can
D-Day.
see
I
myself.
feel it.
Like even in regards to the cell colorway.
yeah,
Cell?
so
I'm not gonna lie. Like someone that I follow, this guy, yeah, he has been able to get access to those trainers for him to see, and he's put them on his story, and I'm like, and this is me, like, yo, bro,
They look nice.
like, how do they look on hand? Do they look good? And then when he spoke about the cell colorway, I was like, nah.
Which one's the cell one?
The cell was the white with the
the Forrest Gump colorway.
I hear it.
Yeah, that's.
Do you know what that colorway just reminds me of, like, and I really hope that you understand me.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a Ford Fiesta.
Damn.
Does that make sense?
I hear it. I do hear it.
It just reminds me of a Ford Fiesta. Like, what kind of stupid colours are those?
No, do you know? I get what you're
Like
saying, but
I'm Ford Fiesta just really random for me.
Right. No, it's what's in my mind.
Yeah, I get that, but I think I'm open to that trainer if I was to win it. Which I mean,
I'm expecting both.
By his grace.
Yeah.
I'm expecting both pairs, so you know, it is what it is.
Anyway, so Supreme drop was dead.
Everything else on the Supreme drop was complete ass.
Supreme keep doing that from time to time.
From time to time, from the past few
like
years.
it's like a roller coaster. It goes up and down. Anyway, Jordan 5s. What the?
The name is very applicable because those shoes are ass.
Those trainers are terrible.
There's a
yellow, there's a red, and there's a grey.
Collection.
But the yellow and red is one pair.
It's just one shoe.
Huh?
It's
The
just
yellow and red is one pair.
So the whole idea of the what the is just a mishmash of highly competed. Yeah, basically like what the am I wearing? Why the hell am I wearing this kind of stuff?
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just a mismatch of different crazy colorways that they brought out within the Jordan collection.
Yeah.
It started in about 2017, I think it was, or it might have been slightly earlier since they started doing this. But yeah, this colorway includes the Raging Bull Pack, the Tokyo Jordan 5s. What else? Is it Tokyo or Shanghai? I can't remember. I get mixed up between the two.
I don't even know.
And there's about eight other Jordan 5s that they mismatched into the shoe. But both pairs are two different color block shoes. They're not great personally. I think it is literally just it's like why have you got these on your feet? But you know, collector's items kind of stuff, people are gonna love them really and truly. Jordan fans enjoy it, man. Eat them up. Anyway, sellers don't play yourself.
Oh yeah, don't play yourself.
Don't bother. That one is not lucrative at all.
Do that, and I hope the retailer says that you can't return it.
By his grace.
Yeah, 100%.
By his grace.
Then you'll know to act correct.
Yup.
The last trainer on the list is the Air Jordan 1. Did you hear
Michael, you were close.
Yeah, man. Need to.
The Air Jordan 1 trophy room rumored.
Pardon?
So basically, it's the Air Jordan 1 X trophy room, but it's a rumor.
Rumor. When?
It's a rumor.
I don't understand what you just said.
I don't know why you say like this. It sound like a robot or something.
The Air Jordan 1.
No. The reason why Michael said that is because Michael got it wrong.
He was about to slip up.
Michael read rumor as the title.
Oh, to shoot.
Let's see, but you didn't clock that. I'm a project manager. That's what we do. Anyway,
cool.
let me tell you. The Air Jordan 1 trophy room is rumored to come out only God knows when.
So if you don't know about Trophy Room is owned by one of Michael Jordan's sons.
So that's his actual brand.
That's his son's store. So he owns a sneaker store.
That's it.
And he's brought out a few collaborations over the years, and they've all gone nuts. Daddy, let's step up.
Did you hear your voice?
Over the years.
Are you scared?
Guys, we can't keep mocking each other.
There was no issues here. Get out of here. I spoke clearly. Please put in the comments if you think I didn't speak clearly. Anyway, so yeah, he's done a few collaborations over the years, and they've gone nuts, stupid. Like, people have been fighting. Things have been shut down.
Really?
It would though.
Pairs have basically were supposed to be released but weren't released. Pairs have been going for thousands. You can't be looking for it really and truly because they only come out in the store. And the stores in the US. So unless you're gonna fly out to the US,
but I'm looking forward to seeing like the havoc that it causes on the industry.
You guys don't understand.
I mean, the colorway is the Chicago Bull Jordan 1, so it's a white and red colorway, which is a crazy OG. It hasn't been out in years.
And it looks like it's got a yellowed sole.
Yeah,
right?
So they made it vintage.
Sick.
They made it vintage. So
love
like
that.
the 1985.
The thing is, if I win that trainer,
you can't win.
You can't win it. It's only available in the store.
It's only America. They never ever do online raffles or anything. It's only you go to the store and it's either first come, first serve, or it's a raffle in store. So unless you're American resident, then good luck.
Resellers, you're pissed.
Oh, for sure.
That's really it.
Resellers gonna be dumb.
In short.
Now the last trainer on the list is the.
Oh
Mate,
my God.
man,
We ran out of drink, but I swear to God.
Oh, damn, you're lucky.
When we get out of the place, put him on the list.
Put him on the list.
On the list.
On the list.
On the list.
The Supreme Dunks.
Wait, before we even talk about the Supreme Dunks, a massive happy belated birthday to our very own Mr. MBT. He celebrated his birthday last Friday, and we had a very nice celebration with our loved ones, all under social distancing conditions. And big shout out to Mr. MBT.
Thank you guys.
Woo, 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 woo.
Anyway, Supreme Dunks.
Yes, back to Supreme Dunks.
Supreme Dunks.
Slated for 2021, I believe.
Yeah.
What? They're not coming out this year.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Come on, man. It's
People
November
got
already.
pairs too, just to say, but it was there. What's left of this year?
Come on, man.
That is mad.
Yeah, man.
Come on,
That's bad. But I'm not feeding them. They're not my trainer. But
I'm
if
shocked
there's
about
money
the
to be
brown
made,
pair.
I will say it.
I'm shocked about the brown pair, really and truly. I didn't know they were going to bring a brown pair.
No, me
And you
neither.
like
And
them?
I didn't think it would be croc skin either. I'm
The
not
cross
really a
skin's
fan of
annoying. It's very annoying.
that.
Like, I think it's just another Supreme stunt once again. Like, stop ruining stuff. You have something that was good, then you go and chuck on something random, and it just ruins the thing completely.
It reminds me of that croc pair of Air Force Ones a while ago.
As in the snake skin.
The snake skin.
As in the brown pair.
Yeah. It's a snake skin.
I think it was snake skin.
That's it. Have you seen those before? The only person that had them that I know is Fat Joe.
Yeah, Fat Joe has a pair. They're like 25,000.
So I know that they're awful if Fat Joe's got them.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Back in the days, I wanted them.
When was this? 2004?
Yeah, it was a while back. But that's because that training was super limited.
Got it.
I was gonna holler at my friend Jing and see what he could do.
Yeah, man. I offer all the way, man.
Yeah, man, for real, man.
Yeah.
Man.
For real. Yeah, guys, I don't wear fake trainers, by the way, but
yeah, Supreme Dunks out.
Supreme Dunks?
Ooh, wow, sorry.
Okay.
Supreme Dunks out next year, 2021. They've got a bunch of colours. It's a green, a brown, a
is
blue.
there red?
There's a red. I saw a red.
Yeah, there was supposed to be an orange supposedly, but there's no orange. I think they swapped it out for a brown.
I think they said that they wanted to bring out in university colours.
Yeah,
so whatever those are.
I'm not sure what brown is. Oh, could have been brown university. There you go.
Anyway. Of recent news,
Yes.
everyone knows that the elections is going on right now.
Brother, we're still. Do you know what? Let me even check right now whether Nevada have counted their votes. Cause you know them niggas is asleep.
Them
So-
guys are
So
sleeping.
from the last time I looked at the voting,
No.
Joe Biden was ahead of
264.
Donald Trump.
So it's still
264
on
now.
264.
Is that 264?
Mad. So he is just
6
itching.
points. Six points. 6 votes away
Mad.
from bringing it home.
Yeah. So for those that do not watch the news and have been stuck under a rock, Joe Biden and Donald Trump are currently running for the
President.
El
presidency
Presidente.
of the United States.
Up
Yes,
in
sir.
America.
And honestly, guys, it's been hilarious. Donald Trump is a joke.
He has definitely bought the comedy, I can't lie.
This
has.
guy is ready
He
to
definitely
sue Joe Biden and the United States.
You know what he's going to do? He's going to chain himself to the Oval Office. He's going to stand there and
absolutely.
be like, I ain't leaving.
Leave
I
it.
ain't leaving this place.
Absolutely.
That guy is going to leave in like a bag. That's
Do you
like-
know what he's? God forbid.
God
You know what he's been sending?
Damn. That's a bit harsh.
That was really dark.
That's
He's
a
been
bit harsh.
sending emails.
Got
He's
drag
been
his ass out.
Not
literally.
tweets.
No, he's been sending emails. Let me bring up the email so that you can read it. Basically, he was sending. I don't know who he sent them to. I'm guessing
Yeah.
it's people that have like signed up for, I don't know, emails from Republicans or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically, he's like, we can't let Joe Biden win. We need to fight back. I've got
What are
it
you
here.
going
Let
to
me
do?
read it.
These are legitimate votes. Like,
The,
what are you expecting?
the subject title, I warned the nation. I swear to you. The email, the Democrats will try to steal this election, all in capitals. Just like I predicted from the start, mail-in ballots are leading to chaos, in capitals, like you've never seen. Plain and simple. The radical left is going to try to do whatever it takes to rip a Trump-Pence victory away from you. And that's why I'm coming to you now. I need your help to ensure that we have the resources to protect the results. We can't allow the left-wing mob to undermine our election. I'm asking my fiercest and most loyal defenders like you to fight back.
This guy's crying.
You
for
want them
help.
to shoot them.
He said, help, please.
Basically, he wants them to donate to the cause, to give them the money so that they can, like...
Should I tell you what those
So in
people...
other words, Donald Trump knows that he's about to lose the election and he's trying to increase his net worth.
Basically. That's
Wait,
what I see.
the
from
money's supposed to be going towards
This-
fighting the cause of suing the
Donald
whoever,
Trump
the people.
doesn't
This guy
have
knows he's about
consistent
to lose.
income anymore, so he's trying to increase his net
He
worth.
knows he's about to
Listen,
lose.
he's just
Anyone that
being-
gives
he's
him
just
money
being
is a
mad.
damn bloody fool.
That's all. He's just
But
being mad.
as a byproduct of what is going on, I saw on the news that stores such as Gucci, such as Louis Vuitton, is it in New York?
I think Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.,
Yeah.
they are boarding up their stores
Yup.
because they were scared that if Donald Trump wins, there's
It's
going to be
about to
another
go
riot.
down.
Yup.
It's
And the insurance company is not going to fork out the money.
I'm
To
not
be
gonna-
honest,
I
I
don't
think it's
blame
either way. Whoever wins, there's going to be a riot.
I don't think there'll be a
I
riot
didn't think of that,
if Trump loses.
I think there will be.
I don't
What?
think there would be a riot if Trump loses personally. I
Toby.
think it would have been worse because only going off the fact that over the last few months, that the amount of opposition against Trump and people have gone to protest against stuff that he's done. There's more people that I've noticed that are willing to protest because of a Trump victory. As opposed to a Trump loss, I haven't seen many people other than small groups of people that are just crazy going out there trying to fight against the people that are actually fighting for stuff that are real.
No.
It's not about the quantity.
I don't think it's. I just don't feel like those people are brave enough to come outside. Literally,
Pardon?
I don't think they're brave enough to come outside. Like
Trump supporters.
When
Yeah.
police
I don't
are
think they're brave enough.
out there shooting other black people.
Forget-
But what I'm
forget all
saying.
of that,
It's
'cause
not
they're-
about that.
'cause-
Because that's what I'm saying. That those are the people that I feel like are actually brave enough to come out and do something.
But
for,
those
for
people-
what they stand up for.
Even though
These
even
Trump
though they're
people are
racist,
cowards.
even though
You can't say that.
Mate.
even though police officers are racist, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're Trump supporters. So let's leave them out of this for a
I hear
second,
that, I
right?
hear that, I hear
Even though they're all aligned to the same cause.
Yeah.
But with Trump supporters are the ones that will be going up to a random black person and be saying all lives matter, be pulling down masks, be
That's
doing
what
all
I'm
of that
saying.
stuff. They're active.
They do that, yeah. But in terms of like them actually coming out in a big group.
Oh,
and
they're
doing something,
actually coming out.
You
They're
think so?
oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
I think I don't think.
And
I
for
think they're
sure.
brave enough to do that, man.
Honestly,
For
I
sure.
like to see them try.
I didn't look at it from that perspective that either party. Obviously, I was looking at one party
In
doing
particular,
that.
I think a
Which
riot
was-
will ensue
yeah.
either way.
You think?
Yeah.
Damn, good
That's
luck
mad.
to America, man.
That's mad. But something I was even
The
thinking.
reals, like,
Some-
good luck, man.
But something I was even thinking about. I was like, why is the UK so interested in what is going on right now?
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
someone asked that question, didn't they?
Yeah.
what is? Because honestly, even from my perspective, I do not see what that's going to do for me. I just want to know that Donald Trump is coming out of power.
I saw people saying
But-
they're going
but
to
wait,
stay
sorry.
up all night waiting for the votes.
But why do you want to know that Trump is coming out of power?
Because the reason why I want to watch that is
No,
to
no.
see his
Yeah.
demise
Uh-huh.
and to see the union between Boris Johnson and Donald Trump collapse in front of my eyes.
So you would admit that there is some sort of relation between Donald Trump and us. All right. So
I mean, really and truly, like from my point of view, the issue is that so many people from the UK I've noticed on Instagram. I mean, I know it's an interesting topic, yeah, but they seem like really invested in this campaign.
yeah,
Like,
I had a couple
I heard
people on my
people
story
saying that,
saying they were
yeah,
staying the night.
them was there like staying up all night. People
Campaign.
saying I wish I could have voted and I would vote for Biden. This and that.
What?
Yeah, people are talking about them being able to vote. I'm thinking like, look, you have no chance. You have a passport for America. You can't do that.
Child.
It's not possible. So it's like that's my question. It's like, why were people so invested in this campaign?
Stupid question.
Mm.
If you have a dual nationality,
I don't know the
I don't
rules, you know. I
really
can't
don't
even
know.
lie to you.
don't
I
know.
don't even.
America's rules are very wishy-washy. So
I'm
I
not.
don't really
I'm
know.
not even gonna try act like I know. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, people have been staying up all night, which is a bit mad still. But I can understand the effects of this in terms of like with the amount of stuff that's gone on in America over the past few months, particularly with people protesting for many different rights, which should just be given to people anyway.
yeah.
I can understand because people were supporting that from around the world. So there's no reason for why they wouldn't want to make sure that whoever is becoming president next is in line with what they are supporting.
Yeah.
Trump is not in line with that, so people are glad to see him go, really and truly.
All right.
So
Now,
that's the reason, I guess.
a question that, and it links to what you were saying in regards to people being in line with Donald Trump. A question that we spoke about yesterday. Yeah. In your relationship or your relationship to be, would you ever be with someone that has an opposing
Political view.
view
No
to
chance.
you?
Not a chance in hell.
So that is like you looking at. Okay,
For
let's
us,
bring it to the UK.
Yeah.
So we have Labour
Yeah.
and we have the Conservatives.
Which are the main two.
Yeah.
The main two. They're not the only two, but they're the only ones that really that
They're
are
main
in the
two.
limelight.
Yeah,
the main
yeah,
two.
they're main two.
So let's say your girl,
Mm.
yeah, she's a Conservative, you're Labour,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you think you could manage that?
I mean, really and truly, I feel like I'm gonna say point blank in my head. I'm saying I could, but I know that it gets deeper than that when it comes to politics. And really and truly, politics is not just who you're putting in power. It's not just choosing David Cameron, for example. This is going back because I couldn't care less about Boris Johnson. But David Cameron or who was he going against back then? I'm going to say another Labour Prime Minister that's a really old one, Tony Blair, for example. It's not just as simple as picking them two. It goes deeper in that. It goes to what their policies bring in,
what they're about,
what they're removing. I mean, me and Kesi had gone back and forth about this during the original lockdown, didn't we? When we were talking about the idea of the way that we were brought up. Well, we were brought up under Labour power, basically.
Got it, yeah.
And a lot of the stuff that Labour done for last year has been taken away now.
Yeah.
A lot of the young people don't have those benefits. Like, for example, we used to have youth clubs, which we grew up in.
Free school
dinners.
dinners.
We had free school dinners, EMA, all that kind of stuff. All those incentives like that let people live a life. It's not about just encouraging people to go to school. It actually contributes to the standard of living. What's it called? Those play centres that we used to go to when we were younger. It was a form of daycare. It was a form of daycare for people that couldn't afford it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to tell the truth. We're all on the block at some point, so...
I think what Kesi was trying to say in that, when you guys were talking about it, was that we can't forget that Labour was the one that kind of built the foundation that we all had in regards to, like...
For us to be where we are now.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it's like, what a lot of us do is that once we get to that position where, okay, we're not where we used to be, and we're in
a little bit more money now.
a little bit more money, we're more comfortable, now we're looking at £1 million, £1 billion and all that type of stuff. Now you're like, okay, let me swing to this side because
that
they are going
benefits
to
you.
benefit me.
Yeah.
And I totally get that.
I do understand
Which
why
part
people
do you get?
Why people feel like
I get
they
what
can
you
do
were
that.
saying. I get what you were saying.
I feel like I understand why people feel like they can do that. Why they feel like once they get to a point of view where they're like, okay, cool, I've got more money now.
Of course, they want to live in a
They
government
want to
that
live in a
benefits them.
government that benefits them.
Yeah.
Really and truly. But Casey made it clear to me the reason why that's not always the case. Because even though you're saying that you want to be with a government that basically will benefit you when you get there, at this point in time, you're not there.
Yeah.
And really and truly, they're not going to serve you until you're like probably the top 1%, really and truly.
Yeah.
Until you're making big bucks and you're making like money as a business person, Conservative are not serving you personally. So really and truly, I do get when people talk about maybe I could be with someone that has different political views, but I know once it starts getting proper deep and political and techie, you will find issues personally.
I think, I totally agree with Toby, and I say this in regards to relationships with different religions as well. I talk about this all the time. Is that it can work if you want it to work. More times, if you have opposing, the key word here is opposing. It's not like, for example, this is a bad example, but I think Islam and Christianity have some similarities in regards to their references towards the Old Testament, and there's some sort of similarity. So in some way there can be a bit of cohesion. But the key part about having a relationship with someone of an opposing religion or an opposing political view or opposing whatever, someone has to compromise.
Someone takes the back
Someone has to compromise. You can't have two. You can't have two like not aggressive. What's the term? Like proper passionate. People that are passionate about Labour, people that are passionate about Conservative, it will never work.
Basically, far right and far left, it won't work with
But
them.
even if we keep it a little more, like not so far right or left, it will never work. It will never work because your ideas and your values are based around your reason to choose said government. Do you see what I'm saying? And in regards to Conservative, like we've mentioned, a lot of the benefits, a lot of the people that tend to choose those governments is dependent. It depends. It's usually around the financial benefits that they gain, or the class that they're a part of that allows them to benefit from that group or that party. And so the conversation that we had before was like, okay, cool, we benefited and we're up now. That doesn't mean we can forget the next generation of people that are going to need the same support.
And that's what's happened is that people have moved on, they've progressed, they become successful.
And they say, I don't need to worry about these
and they're
kids.
like, they've got nothing to do with me.
Like, I don't have to worry about university grants. I'm not in uni anymore.
Really and truly, at the last election that we had in the UK, I feel like that's what a lot of young people were voting according to.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them were focused on my future and what's going to benefit me. And really and truly, like, you've already started the process for you to get to that future. If you believe in it as much as you really do, you'll get there.
Yeah.
God's grace.
100%.
That's guaranteed.
Nothing will stop you.
Literally.
It's
and the only thing that will stop you is
things.
yourself. If you want to play yourself, that's your own business. But at the same time, it's like you've got to look at the people that are coming up behind you, because really and truly, if you're thinking about becoming a millionaire, you're going to need people to help you out.
They are the future.
They are the future.
But this is the thing,
right? Help you out.
You guys feel this way. If I come in as a Conservative and I was your partner,
Yeah.
and I'm turning around and saying, basically, in short, fuck them kids. could you be with me still?
I'm not gonna lie.
We will clash.
Me and truly, yeah. The way I'm brought
I think
up
we'll
and
clash
the
so
way I'm
much that
built,
you
we'll
will
definitely clash.
I feel like it's physically impossible if you care enough to be like, actually, do you know what? Nah, you know, because these kids are the future. The minute you start getting into that realm, you don't even need to be like a diehard paying for memberships in that type of. As long as you feel like, okay, damn, what about the kids? The minute you start feeling like that, and your conservative partner is basically saying, yeah, no, but I want this tax XYZ. You're not gonna be saying, I don't know where to go from here. And again, like I said, your ideals and your morals and your values as a person is what makes you choose certain parties. So for you to like that person, that means that you have accepted that their morals and ideals are aligned with those people that you are opposed against.
The thing is,
and that's something to ask about.
I heard that. And the thing is, I don't think many people look at it that deep.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, because me personally, if I was supposed to have someone come up to me and we're talking and she's like, okay, cool, I'm interested in conservative because of the tax law, it's beneficial to me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually look at it that deep.
Yeah.
Until later, personally. I think at first I'll be like, oh yeah, I agree with that because really and truly, I'm getting paid quite well. And it makes sense to me at that point. It makes sense. But once you deep it and you're like, okay, cool, the effects of change to tax law and the way, let me start again, where they're going to get the rest of that money to help out themselves rather than helping out the people that really need it, you start to deep that, look, okay, cool, once they do start to take away stuff from healthcare, once they do start to take away stuff from childcare, and they start putting it into like military and businesses, then you really start to deep it. At that point, if you're willing to make the decision to say like, I'm cool, then put it into the military, then cool, then that's you. But me personally, I can't do that.
Yeah, me neither.
I can't.
In regards to me and my household,
yeah, we shall say the same place, please.
Yeah, this is not a political, campaign. We're not telling you who you should vote for. Nah. But do your Googles.
Oh, you're talking about in the
when the time comes. But
that makes sense.
But anyway, back to the US.
Let me ask you a question though, based on the US elections, because there was more news around like US laws and stuff. Obviously, other things have been changed in this time, and one of the things is that the state of Oregon have decriminalized the personal use of heroin, cocaine, and meth.
Lovely. Let's go wild, guys.
I don't know
first of all, what do you think?
Let's
start there. What do you think about the decriminal? Because essentially, what it means is that not necessarily like let's go crazy with meth, but it's
drugs.
It's making it okay.
Drugs. But not even necessarily making it okay. I still don't believe it's okay, and I'd like to read a bit more about it. Maybe I shouldn't have brought it up until I did. But one of the things that it means is that addicts, people who are addicted and do need help, rather than getting a criminal record, they'll be able to have access towards a rehab. So it won't just be you're going straight to jail with the killers. Not necessarily a choice, but more than anything, what it means is that someone that has a real problem that needs help will be able to get help before getting sent to prison.
I heard that. I mean, really and truly, I feel like we do need to do more research in this because I don't get why this is being decriminalized. Like, I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
It's a danger to public health.
I think I kind of understand why they would, because you send in someone that takes drugs. So you, in the UK slang term, we call them nitties. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Those people.
You're such a knock. We call them in the UK nitties.
Those people, drug users.
Yeah.
Those people. Sending them to prison isn't going to really rehabilitate them to where they need to be. You know what? Don't worry. Because when you slipped and you fumbled, we did not say nothing. We picked you up.
Let me start again. And we said,
when you stubbed your toe, we picked you up. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is that you send them to jail doesn't really help them out.
I heard that.
So I understand why they would decriminalize it and then send them to rehabilitation centers. Look, I'm trying to say these words.
It's a big word, don't worry.
Rehabilitation centers.
I mean, really, truly, I agree with that 100%. Because if we, as Kesi said, we need to read into it deeper, really, truly. Because on the surface, it literally just sounds like anyone that's caught in possession of those drugs is free to take those drugs.
No,
I'm reading it.
I've done a bit of reading, and essentially what it's saying is that more than anything, the possession of larger amounts could result in misdemeanor charges. In some cases, it would rise to what is considered a commercial level, which could still be charged as felonies. But the passage of the measure showed that voters were eager for a new approach on drug policy, so to handle it more as a health issue and prioritise treatment. So again, it's like we were saying, they're just prioritising it as a thing that needs to be dealt with in terms of someone's got a problem rather than this person needs to go to jail.
Yeah. It helps a lot because at least it gives the judges a way to basically distinguish between those that are using it for criminal activity
And
those
those
that actually
are
need,
addicted
in
and
need
need
of
the
help
help.
and they're addicted to it.
Right.
No.
So it's good. It gives them some leeway. Basically.
So in regards to that, I'm happy with that. But on that note, if you was a governor
right.
of a state, what would you abolish
Yeah.
and what would you approve?
I'll let you two go first before I go. I'm just saying.
You just threw me there, and I
What would
asked you.
I-
How
I
can
mean, do you want me to go?
How can you ask the
Do you
question
want me to
now?
go? Yeah,
The
you go.
question.
You ask a question, I answer a question.
No.
I personally would abolish bots. Is that possible?
Yes,
Can we do
I heard that
that?
100%.
Yeah, I
I
hear
would
that.
abolish bots. Do you know
I
why?
hear that, I
Without
hear that.
sounding like an absolute
Sneaky.
nerd.
the bubbles got to me. I was getting
Ooh,
about those.
whatever.
Sneaker heat.
Yeah, without sounding like an absolute sneakerhead and sound ridiculous, because there are obviously bigger things in the world, yeah?
Yeah.
But I think that bots is one of those things. It's a representation of how capitalism is ruining everything. Consumerism
It's
Damn.
ruining my
and
people.
capitalism is killing my people.
Yeah, man.
Something
For
that people just used to enjoy.
real. Yeah.
Bots have ruined, and bots is starting now with sneakers because it's a lucrative market.
Yeah.
When remember, resellers are not just for trainers.
Yeah.
When we hit lockdown 1.0,
Yeah.
all the tissue went.
What tissue went
If for any reason now we
Hand
start
sanitizer
moving
went.
everything online, right,
Yeah.
and then we have to worry about bots getting there before we can, this world is finished.
People ain't gonna be
Yeah.
wiping their
Not
ass.
this
You know,
world is
you can use
finished.
water. We go back to the old days using water to
Yup.
wipe your ass, man.
Yeah,
Yup.
forget that, man.
I'll make
They
the
have
rules,
dude
innit?
in your nail.
Nah, but you just
No,
couldn't
let
clean
me
properly.
think about. I'll think about what I want to abolish. From
Me
it.
personally,
Yeah.
I'm saying Jordan 1 mids. That ish gotta go.
You guys.
Yeah.
you
No,
guys
I ain't
are
being.
serious.
I'm being serious. Jordan 1 mids need to be banned, abolished, scrapped. Nike, you should be prevented from making Jordan 1 mids because you're killing my people. And the reason why you're killing my people is because you're confusing them. Jordan 1 mids are not highs. I rest my case.
Period.
Period. Go on,
What
man.
would I abolish?
Mm.
What would I abolish? What would I abolish?
Can I say I'd abolish jaywalking as well? I heard that's a real crime.
Oh, that's a real crime in America.
What's
Like,
jaywalking?
police be stopping some
Crossing
people.
the road, like not
if
at
you-
the
if
right
you-
place.
If you don't go to a zebra crossing and cross the road and you just cross that normal
My
path,
nigga,
you're
we
pissed.
gotta abolish
You know
that
what? I
shit.
think I might be wrong about this, but you know they've got this stop sign.
Yeah,
Yeah, in America.
Mm.
But they've also got their traffic lights as well.
yeah.
So it's like if you don't stop at the stop sign, but your traffic light is saying green, what do I do?
You stop.
You stop.
Why do I stop? No, because it's a
Cause of
stop
accident.
sign.
I'm
But my
gonna
traffic
need you
light is
to-
saying
You
green.
need to focus on that offline.
I will abolish that stop sign. That's what I will abolish.
I don't think
Because
Okay.
it's confusing. I haven't
Yeah.
been to America in a few years, but if I was to go,
Mm.
goodness sake.
You
I mean,
kick them all down.
in
I'm
terms of
telling you right now,
abolishing-
burn them down.
In terms of abolishing and legalizing anything on the same level as the whole, Oregon legalizing cocaine and heroin, I don't know much about America personally to be able to start saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what about, like, to flip it, anything here that you would legalize or abolish
In the
personally?
UK,
Yeah.
I would legalize. I don't think it's even really legalizing, but I will bring back EMA for students.
Yeah,
I'll bring back EMA for college students.
I heard that.
I would
Um,
abolish tuition fees.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's what I would do.
I'll definitely do that.
I get why you're saying that.
Mm.
I get why you're saying that because there was a point in time when Labour was in power that no one was really paying student fees. I get that, but I think it's bigger than that.
No,
I
I think
d-
the reason why
yeah, of
the
course.
reason why students pay that is bigger than that. I don't know like the behind fees for university,
Yeah.
but
I'll tell you
just
right now.
abolishing that.
It's almost 50 or
No.
60k worth of debt, Michael.
No.
No, he's talking about the
No.
fees or what it
In,
costs.
in regards to
to
how
host
what it costs.
students.
In regards
okay.
to it costing 90k per term. No, not 90k, 9k
9K.
per term. That's ridiculous. When I was paying 3k, obviously me seeing 3k, I was like, it is what it is.
It
innit?
seemed like a lot back
But
then.
when they increased it to 9k, I was like, okay, this is getting mad. It was 6k, then it was 9k.
Remember
Next
they
is gonna
wanted-
be 15k.
They wanted to change to 18 at one point.
They're mad.
Crazy.
I think,
Am I going to Eton?
Mate.
I think.
Am I going to?
Well, this is it,
Oxford?
right? This is it, right? You would be willing to pay more if there was some sort of educational benefit. If there was some sort of benefit of like, okay, I'm going to Russell Group University.
100%.
I don't mind paying a little more if it means that I get better opportunities when I get
Yeah,
out.
networking. all that.
But people are spending 9 grand a year or a term? A year.
A term.
Yeah. No, yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
A year. Yeah. Oh god.
Gosh, that would be crazy.
No, so it's 9K a term.
No,
it's
it's a year.
That's what I was on.
People
No,
are
wait,
spending.
wait.
It's
9K
a year. It's a year.
So mine was only 3K.
A year.
A year.
Yeah, nice.
So,
Mad.
so people are spending 9K a year coming out and they have no guarantees of jobs, and they're in this debt that keeps on going. And people like to say it's not really a debt, and I understand how it's not really a debt because it kind of comes out essentially like a tax.
Yeah.
But almost it is a debt.
Yeah.
We cannot forget that it's a debt, and I think the main thing is if you can afford to host students with 3K a year, and then all of a sudden we've dropped to about 12.
Yeah.
I'm going to need us to not do that, especially now that we're in lockdown and these people aren't even going into class. We still have to pay to print. What am I paying the 9 grand for?
Do you know what's so mad? Because I'm going to just, because we've still got a few things to talk about, I'm just going to say that in regards to university, it's so sad because these kids are, I can't even say these kids because we all went through as well. You're rushed into university. At the time I was in university, I didn't really know what I wanted to do.
No way.
So you jump into a course that is dictated by either family members or,
dictated by what
by what you think is going to be popular.
Yeah.
And that just frazzles your life because once you leave uni, you don't even know whether this is still what you want to do.
Right.
You didn't do something that you enjoyed. At least if I did something that I enjoyed, at least I know I enjoyed it. And okay, I'm coming into the world and I'm going to try something else.
Because even us now, yeah.
Personally, but you know.
Oh, it absolutely
University is the biggest con.
This is why I'm saying that. Did you say com or con?
I said con,
man.
All right, go.
I don't know. What is going on today?
.com.
Shut up. The .com bubble.
I was gonna say confused.com, but
That was a good one.
That was a dead joke.
That was a good one.
You don't want to talk. You don't want to talk.
What is going on, guys?
In short, I think
it's because of work.
I say this to say that I think about where we were, the age, like you mentioned, the age that we were when we signed up to university. We had no idea what we wanted to do. Who I was 5 years ago, I am a completely different person now. So the idea that at 18 years old, I would know what I want to do that will shape the rest of my working life is ridiculous. Yeah. It's a con, it's a sham, it's a hoax, it's a scandal, and it needs to be removed.
Quick question before you move on to the next part of this topic. If you could do university again, what subject would you do?
I'm happy with the course I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which was?
English and creative writing.
Yeah, so she's...
I think I would have done either something to do with, well, I've got 3 options really truly. I would have gone into some sort of culinary course instead.
I thought so.
I would have done a fashion course maybe.
I hear that.
Yeah. Or I would have done some sort of like AI technology kind of course.
So you wouldn't have done law?
I don't think I would have gone back and done law personally.
Really?
No.
That's mad.
No,
that's interesting.
I do enjoy law. In terms of like.
Why?
I enjoy the critical thinking
and
the analysis part of it.
You enjoy it from a criminal point
No,
of view.
if I went back, I would do law. I would do law if I went back.
Law is very interesting.
I think you're more about that criminal investigation.
We're not going to do criminology.
Casey, in regards to... No, I'm not saying that it would have been profitable. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that Kesi likes the investigation part of things.
But that is law. That's law. That is law. Because what I've seen is someone I know, she used to do criminology, and criminology focuses a lot on psychology and like the inner workings of like the mind. I'm not in all of that. I like law.
Kind of stuff.
Yeah, I like law.
Oh, man.
What would you have done, Michael?
Architecture.
I hear that.
Yeah, I think I remember telling you to do that actually.
I would have done it, but like I said, when I was in college, obviously that's
you're pushed by your parents.
It wasn't.
Parents
didn't really push us.
You're pushed by society.
You're pushed by society. You're pushed by family members, and you're pushed by definitely society, because that was round about when like social media and all that was starting to boom, and everyone's like, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be a businessman.
Yeah.
So then I was like, business
management. Yeah, makes sense.
So and the thing is, I would have loved if someone was able to kind of guide me in a sense that.
Yeah.
Listen to your heart, listen to what you enjoy. Yeah. Because I was telling people, like even one of my close boys was even like, Michael, like do architecture. Like even to this day, like I still buy architecture books. I still look at buildings. I still go to museums and all that type of stuff.
You can still go into it if you want to.
Do you know what? I can still go into it, but I feel like the reason why I wouldn't go into it right now is because of the field that I work in. I work in like the infrastructure part of things.
Yeah.
So I see office relocations, office rebuilds and all that type of stuff. And I see what architects do, In this time and in this age, God forbid.
I mean, I feel like one thing that I would change actually is when it does come to choosing courses for university, I will make sure that universities get people that are actually in the job to give like real perspective.
But would you have time for that?
It's not about having time.
Would you have appreciated that though?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
I would have 100%.
Do you know what? I feel like it's easy for you to say that now, but in uni, when you're enjoying the uni life and you're going to your campuses and you're going to wherever you're going to.
When it's a mandatory thing, you'll do it.
Yeah, that's if it's mandatory. And these type of things are not mandatory.
It will need to be.
Oh. Okay.
I think it's ideal to believe that it should be mandatory, but fact of the matter is, like, just like, you know, good police officers, good teachers, whatever. It's just not the norm. It should be. It should be.
I think
but it's not.
That's why a lot of people, or I wouldn't say a lot of people, but certain people are trying to push to change the educational system. Yeah. I don't know when that's going to ever happen, but that's it. Yeah. But before we end the podcast, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
Who would you vote for in 2024? Kanye West, Young Thug, or 2 Chainz?
Well, 2 Chainz wasn't running, was he?
No, 2 Chainz isn't running. But when 2 Chainz went on for Joe Biden, and what did he say?
No, he had a speech.
That was a stupid speech.
He was like, listen, I'm different.
You guys know I stand by being different.
You know I stand by being different. She's different. Joe Biden's different. Kamala's different. And without further ado, I'm different. Oh, yeah.
They said,
when I heard that, I was like, you corny ass.
He said, who different? You know when you're expecting a response from the crowd,
said, I'm different.
No one said anything.
He said, who different?
Because he
DJ ran the track.
Yeah, DJ ran the track.
Fast.
And they threw him a quick 20 racks for that.
The next presidential elections, please, celebrities, if you're going to get involved in these elections, just tell people to go and vote.
Let me ask you guys a question. We don't even have time to talk too much anymore. But the question I want to ask you, let's say you're an artist. How much would it cost for Donald Trump to ask you to endorse him?
£1 million.
You would do it for £1 million, Toby?
Yeah.
For
you're such a fucking sellout.
Let me tell you.
No.
Let me tell you something.
Donald Trump?
Let me tell you. For me to endorse Donald Trump, one, it will take a lot of money because the conflict.
How much? How much is it worth to say bye-bye to your morals and values?
If Donald Trump comes you down,
because that's what you're doing.
I'm give you $100 million. All you got to do is go on Instagram
that's
and say, well, Donald Trump.
Oh, guys, come on, man.
So if Donald Trump,
I swear to God,
Kesi,
I swear to
Donald
God,
Trump, what was like? Here, Kesi.
There's no money on this planet. God knows.
Look, I don't care. 100 million. That's life changing.
1 billion, gang. 1 billion.
I swear
Kesi,
to you.
Let me tell you one thing,
You know, once you
if Donald Trump tells me to endorse him today,
for $1 million.
You see my hand today for $1 billion. Kesi, you're not touching that money. Don't look at my wallet. Don't look at my account.
Do you know why I wouldn't do it? Yeah,
it's dangerous.
When you think of all the black people that have died under the hand of Donald Trump,
it's dangerous.
Yeah, that's blood money.
No, but look,
I want no hands.
Let me tell you this, because let me tell you something.
Michael's fumbling. He's fumbling.
No, let me tell you. I'm gonna scam that man.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna go
100 million. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the shoddiest, the shoddiest piece. It'll just be what's called Instagram video.
No. He's asking you to do like a Lil Pump special.
Yeah, they're gonna
Lil Pump special.
Yeah. How much?
Yeah, man. Lil Pump's
that's a few $100 million.
Oh my God, guys!
But
you're a sellout as well.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Yeah, we sell out the stores. I'm gonna be look.
We
sell out the stores. Are you telling me 100 mil? I'm done.
Guys,
Donald Trump.
We need to go. That was a really sad note.
Oh no. Do you know what? What we need to understand,
What
we need to understand, this world that we live in, you need money. You need money.
This life you must enjoy.
This life I must enjoy, and I'm gonna enjoy 100 milli.
God.
But realistically, I'm not gonna lie. There would be a lot of conflict there. There'll be a lot of conflict there from a sense that because of the type of person that I am, I'll really be questioning what I'm doing, and I will even ask myself right now, would I really enjoy that money because of the conflict that I have? Because my body will be shaking, and I'll be like, Fam, you know this guy is about to put a border between Mexico and the
that goddamn wall.
the wall. I was gonna say the wall of Mexico.
I can tell you right now, there's 1,000,000,001 people that will turn around and say no, they won't.
But you take the
when
money.
comes forward, they
Casey
will.
won't even take the money under the table.
No, God knows I wouldn't.
I don't think Kesi would.
Yeah,
but there's
I know
1,000,000,001
she
people
wouldn't.
that I know that
I know
definitely will take the money.
I wouldn't.
You know, once you tell everyone that look, I got offered this amount, I'll be like, wow. I mean,
Wow, that's a lot of.
it's not a bad idea. So you know, make it do what it do.
But guys, let us know if Donald Trump offered you 100 million, would you take it? I know all of you will.
How much will it cost for you guys to sing? Oh,
I will vote.
I will vote. Vote on a throne.
And on that note, guys, it's episode 33
Yes, sir.
of DBTH Don't Believe the Hype podcast.
We out.
What do you mean we out? Are you not going to tell these people where they can watch us?
Sure thing. You can watch us on YouTube here. Don't forget to subscribe to Don't Believe the Hype podcast, also known as DBTH Podcast. You can search both and find the same way. Instagram, DBTH Podcast. Twitter, DBTH_podcast. Anywhere else?
No.
You can follow us individually. Mr_MBT, Mr. Tariba, and Kesi O2 underscores. You don't know.
Brah.
Thank you. We out.